We need to cut it off at the source, and we need to stop it from spreading.
Airstrikes in Yemen.
Thank you. Mr. Secretary, last night Donald Trump accepted the nomination for Republican ticket here in the U.S. Occasionally you have been compared with him and he with you in the press. We're outside personalities and free speech. So what do you think of Mr. Trump? And he also mentioned in his speech he would put Americanism before internationalism. And I wondered if that has similarities to Brexit and your philosophy.
Well, it would be quite wrong of me to get involved in American politics or to venture an opinion on the domestic election taking place here. And it goes without saying that we, the UK government, will work with whoever is elected. But I would draw a very, very strong contrast between Brexit and any kind of isolation. On the contrary, and that's the whole purpose of coming here, one of the reasons for this vote. Brexit means us being more outward-looking, more engaged, more energetic, more enthusiastic and committed on the world stage than ever before. And the UN and the UN Security Council, where I've just been privileged, by the way, to vote in the UN Security Council. I never thought I'd do that in my life, but I've just voted to take chemical weapons in Libya and put them beyond use. That is a British motion drafted by us, voted through unanimously this afternoon, an indication, just one tiny, and that kind of work goes on here every day, but one tiny indication of our determination to be more visible, more present, more outward looking on the global stage than ever before.
Yemen, airstrikes on Yemen. Yemen.
I hugely enjoyed my first meeting.
Airstrikes on Yemen. So that was Bojo Fest, @1 at the UN. There's Guernica. Tried to ask a question about Yemen. Impossible. The questions were definitely chosen by, at least the media were selected in advance. The final question was about Trump, and it was, I believe that if Boris Johnson met with Ban Ki-moon, who loudly said he was concerned about the death of children by the Saudi-led coalition, which is supported by the UK, and regarding which it appears that the Foreign Office is having to amend its previous answers, this is something that should have been answered and we will continue to pursue. So, okay, to be continued. That the UK withdrew 2, Germany 7, and Sweden 3, and can you state whether the US has withdrawn its police component?
No, I can't confirm any nationalities. Basically, the concerned member states were informed of our decision. It's up to them to make public details on their decision to evacuate their officers, and that's of their choosing.
And what about a UN memo that opines on the qualifications of a country to be a permanent member of the Security Council? I'm wondering, does the Secretariat have the same view of France, given sexual abuse and CAR? Or we could go down the line of the P5, but what do you think of that memo?
First of all, I'm not aware that there is any sort of authentic memo. I was actually trying to check up with my colleagues this morning about this document that was reported on one of the newswires, and no, they looked over all their memos, and there's no such document that they see. So I'm not aware of any such thing.
But